Hello.
Hi, Michael.
Yes.
Yes, hi. This is Phil Hall calling from Clients on Demand for your breakthrough session. How's it
Oh,
going?
I'm good. How are you, Phil?
Doing well. Doing well. So, before I said, you got him in Orlando?
That's where I'm at.
Very cool. Are you a native of Floridian or just ended up there?
I just ended up here. No, I don't. There's not too many natives. Those guys are dinosaurs.
Yeah. Cool deal. Well, yeah, I'm just across the Gulf here over calling you from Austin, Texas.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, Michael, you go by Michael, Mike?
Mike. Mike.
Mike, okay. So, yeah, Mike, I had a chance to look through your application here and saw a bunch of great stuff. So, I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Okay. Sounds good. Same here.
Great. Well, hey, Mike, so what we have found works best, because I do want to be respectful of my time and yours as well, is we're just going to take a deep dive into your business. We're going to see what is working right now and also what's not working right now.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Okay.
we're going to go from there into where you want to be. Okay, so if we determine that we can help you close that gap from where you are now and where you want to go, then I'll absolutely show you how. And if we determine that we aren't the best fit to help you, then I'll still be sure to point you in the direction of someone who can help you. Okay?
Okay.
So, no matter what, you're going to get massive clarity, massive value from today's call, and we're going to make sure we have some fun.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Cool. And also, Mike, just as a general housekeeping rule, we do record all of our calls for training purposes, so just to let you know.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Sure. So, Mike, with that being said, best place for us to start, what is not working in your business right now?
What's not working?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I think what's not working is I'm not able to consistently bring new clients in for what it is that we do.
Okay. So, exactly how many leads did you get last week, Mike?
Last week, maybe about 3.
Okay. And of those 3, how many did you close?
Last week I closed one of them.
Okay. And now, were those 3 leads, were they ideal clients or not really?
No. I guess the biggest. Hold on one second here. I guess the biggest thing is that I'm finding I'm going through so many unqualified people, and it's just it kind of burns me out because it's wasting my time.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, I mean, are these leads, you got 3 last week, do you have some sort of pipeline in place, or are they just all word of mouth referrals?
Most of it is word of mouth. Yeah, there's just word of mouth.
Okay, so you don't have any sort of lead generation system in place right now. It's just all offline networking.
No, I mean, what I've been doing is actually just like posting stuff on, Facebook, or sometimes I'll put some signs out or something like that, and then just try to get people who I've actually worked with to, tell others.
Okay. Well, tell me about cash flow, because typically, if lead generation, new blood coming into the business is an issue. So cash flow. So, I mean, how much did you bring into the business for, let's say, July?
For July, maybe about $8,700 for July.
Okay. Now, is that all take home for you?
Yes.
Okay. So 8,700 in July. Does that represent like an average month, or is that a little bit higher, lower?
That's the problem. It's not consistent. So, June, we had one person, and then maybe the month before that, nobody.
Sure. So tell me, Mike, how much longer can you sustain this roller coaster, feast or famine type of, type of situation you got going on with your business? I mean, what's going to happen if you can't really turn that around and get some real consistency going?
Well, I probably wouldn't keep doing it.
Okay. Well, is this just a side project of yours, or is this like a real goal and a passion of yours that you don't want to give up on?
No, it's definitely not a side project. This is what I want to do.
Okay. Well, how many hours would you say you're spending in your business each week?
Each week? Maybe 60.
60 hours a week. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing. Not too shabby. Do you think you're missing out on anything working that many hours?
When you say missing out, what do you mean?
Are there ways you'd rather be spending your time?
Oh. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, Mike, I'm very clear here on, what's holding you back, without like a serious lead generation system in place that's getting, qualified, pre-sold leads, booking calls on your calendar every day. I don't really see any real indicator that things will ever change. How much longer do you think you can really sustain this roller coaster type of business? Talking to unqualified prospects all the time.
Well, it's not ideal. And that's where the majority of the time, the hours are spent, because, I'm talking to so many people, and at the end of the, the presentation, it's basically, I find out that, they're not, they can't afford to take it.
Right. Well, Mike, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for this side of it, like coaching and training, for about 3 years now.
3 years. Okay. And so why now? What about right now in August 2016 has got you looking at drawing a line in the sand and maybe doing something different from what you've been doing?
Well, the whole purpose of getting involved with any business, I think, is actually to be able to do more of the things that you want to do, your family, things like that. But it's just really taken away from everything that I thought that I would be able to do.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, Mike, I'm clear on what's holding you back here. So let's go ahead and jump ahead into where you want to go. Okay. So what's the number every single month, Mike? Not feast or famine, good month, bad month, but the number every single month, like clockwork, that's just got you going, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I knew it was possible when I started to do this business. What is that number?
On a monthly basis?
Mm-hmm.
Minimum 20 grand minimum. Anywhere 20 to 50 is really what I dreamed, envisioned.
Okay. Well, what's life like for you? 20 to 50K a month, $240,000 to $300,000 a year. What's different?
Well, I don't know. What would I be able to do once you're saying once it's
Yeah. What is your life gonna be like if you're making making 50 grand a month. What are you doing differently? What's your life look like?
Oh, okay. What does it look like? Looks like more quality time, more vacation time, travel. Just really, the whole roller coaster ride. It can be, stressful when you're, talking about paying off bills and things like that.
Sure. Your bills come every month, no matter what.
Right.
So, well, cool. So tell me real quick, Mike. I'm clear on where you want to go at. 20 to 50K a month. That's a great goal. So, give me kind of like in a nutshell, elevator pitch kind of thing. What is the problem that you solve? And also kind of the outcome you provide for your clients.
Problem I solve and the outcome. Well, the problem is supposed to give people. I mean, I'm into real estate. I teach people how to flip houses. The problem is to really to provide financial freedom and stability to be able to do whatever they want to do. Income generator.
Okay. So are you saying you're coaching and teaching people on how to flip houses?
Yes.
So to speak?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, Mike, tell me, we only work with people who are very good at what they do, right? And there's reasons for that. The internet is a magnifier. If we get you 100 clients a month and you can't deliver, they're going to go online and rake you over the coals, and there goes your reputation, right?
Right.
So tell me, Mike, don't get humble with me here. Like, why would someone hire you to help them leverage real estate to create financial abundance for themselves versus all the other people out there saying they can do the exact same thing?
I mean, I've been doing it for almost 15 years. I have rentals. I have proof of what I've done, and I'm don't get me wrong. I'm not like struggling for money or anything. It's just more of a specific goal that I want. Something that I want to achieve and really transition over to being a coach. So when it comes to someone who, a lot of these guys out here, they're teaching stuff they really haven't even done. I've actually done this stuff, and I guess just someone who can provide results to someone who's actually doing it, because I've actually done it. That's my thing. I do what I say.
Got it. Well, that's excellent, Mike. That's huge. I completely agree with you that especially in the how to leverage real estate to make money space, there's a ton of phonies. There's a ton of hypocrites.
Mm-hmm. So
the fact that you've done this, the fact that you walk the walk, not just talk the talk, and you can get results, there's proof, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent. So with your group coach, that's actually another question I had. With the coaching, are you thinking more just doing one-on-one, or you want to really leverage your time and look into creating a group program?
I definitely want to get away from the one-on-one. That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do a whole lot more now.
Okay. So let's talk about that. So let's say it's a group program, 6 weeks where you're going to walk them through every single little step to go from, how in the heck do I get into this business to, holy crap, I've got a clear path forward. Maybe I've already made a couple sales and, the world's my oyster. Take them from that hell to that heaven in your group program. What are you going to charge?
Well, the thing is, I actually, I would like to charge, I don't know, anywhere between like 8 and 10 grand.
Okay. 8 to 10 grand.
Yeah,
How'd you arrive at that number?
Well, I know what I've paid to learn what I have learned, and I've actually had people that I have, like the client I just brought in, just paid me $5 grand. So because I don't have, a complete system laid out, I guess I didn't think I could charge more, but once I have everything the way that I want, a lot of it is just the implementation of having a good system, and then the lead generation to get people there, to be able to get, testimonials and, social media, likes and things like that.
Okay. So which one is it? Is it 8 or 10 grand? That's $2,000 difference.
Oh, 10.
There we go. Love it. All right. 10 grand, and you want to make 50 grand a month. So, I mean.
Well, at 10, honestly, at 10, I would say 100 a month then.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
At least a minimum,
So, yeah. Right there with you. So, well, cool. Well, Mike, I mean, you've been doing this for 15 years. You know that you can put together a group program that's worth $10,000 at least, because you're going to create way more than that in value for your students, for your clients. I mean, what's the real reason that you haven't done this already? What's really holding you back?
The real reason, I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Got it. So, if I'm hearing you right, Mike, you're telling me that you spent your time, your energy in becoming very, very good at what you do. But in that journey, where you might have some blind spots and need some outside help, is how to build a sustainable, scalable online business around what you're good at.
Absolutely.
Okay. Got it. Well, Mike, real briefly, before we go any further, I want to just kind of touch on your resources, your warm network real quick to get an idea of, kind of what we're looking at here. So, as far as like an email list, Facebook fans, Twitter followers, blog readers, all that different stuff, what would you think it looks like as far as like a total head count?
I probably have about, I don't know, maybe about 5,000 or 6,000 people.
Okay. Now, those 5,000 or 6,000 people, are those just friends and family, or are they potential clients?
It's a mixture, but
Okay,
the majority of it would be potential clients.
Okay, so as far as head count of people that we could potentially, with the right messaging and coaching, help you enroll into your $10,000 program, what do you think we're looking at as far as the total head count?
Probably 4,000 of them.
4,000. Okay. Great. So, well, cool. Well, let me make sure I have all this real quick to make sure we're on the same page before we jump ahead. So Mike, the big challenges you have are consistent, qualified lead generation. You've been dealing with a bit of a roller coaster dynamic in your business for 3 years now. You've had 3 years to prove to yourself that the way you've been going about bringing new business into your business is not working. You're spending 60 hours a week, the majority of that, talking with people that by the time you're all the way through your presentation, they're not a good fit. They can't move forward. So the reason you're looking to change now, you want to fix it now, is if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And your goal is to get to $100,000 a month. Make 6 figures a month, be a millionaire. And the way things are working right now is, you have some good months here, bad months there, some zero months there. And there's no clear, consistent path to build momentum and make being a millionaire a reality for you and your family with the way things are working right now. So, did I get all of that right, or did I miss anything, Mike?
You got it right.
Okay. Well, Mike, if I could look you in the eye right now and shake your hand and tell you this, I would. We're just gonna have to make do over the phone. Alright, but Mike, I am 100% confident we can help you solve all of those problems, because you're just like my client DJ Thielen. Alright, so DJ, he was struggling with the same problems you were. Now he was granted, he was a little ahead of you in this business. He's in the same exact space, flipping houses. All right, he was already a millionaire doing it, but the way he had learned how to do it was all offline, all traditional, press the flesh, hand out business cards, networking meetings, traveling. He had no time. All right, and he knew that there was a lot of wisdom that he could share with people, but he just didn't know how to do it in a way that allowed him to spend quality time with his family, go to the beach with them, work from his laptop, and really live life to the fullest while helping people. He only knew how to help people in a way that hurt himself and his family. And so the very first thing we did with him was we helped him create his group program. And he actually charges $10K for it as well. But he also charges a $2K a month residual retainer on the back end. They sign a year contract. So $10K up front with a $2K a month retainer. And he actually, within his first month of working with us, because it's an 8-week program we do, in his first 4 weeks, he signed up 34 people.
Really?
Oh, no, I'm sorry about that. He had $340K in his first month, and that was just from closing some outside deals. He signed up 10 people at $10K up front. Excuse me on that. So he made $100,000 right away with us. Okay? But what we really taught him, Mike, that really cemented, to him that this was the best way to move forward, was how to turn people down, how to say no, and only work with people that he loves to work with. All right, so just like we did with DJ, Mike, the very first thing we'll do with you is help you get crystal clear on your group program, how to powerfully communicate your offer so you can command that $10,000 price, working only with the clients that you love to work with. No more tire kickers, no more people looking for free information, no more people looking to waste your time. Okay? And you got 4,000 people you can reach out to right now, which is excellent. All right, just like DJ, he'd already built up a network for himself, but he didn't know how to monetize it. He didn't know how to leverage it. So we're going to show you the exact word-for-word emails to send them. All right, with a list that size, you should be able to pull at least 10 clients out of that list, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, so at 10K a piece, that's $100,000 right there. All right, so we'll tap into that warm market right away in the first 2 weeks of the program. And I'd be shocked if you didn't pull at least 10 clients at that 10K price. Okay? Now, you're going to have $100,000 in your pocket. So this is not vacation time. Or you're going to have a big chunk of change, $100,000, but that is not the finish line. That is seed capital for your business, okay? So once we pick up those initial clients, Russ is going to show you how to build out your pipeline exactly the way that we do it. We're going to show you how to do Facebook ads that actually convert, Twitter ads that actually convert, how to make a fantastic webinar that establishes you as the authority and walks everyone on it through several psychological qualification processes so that by the time they get to the end of the webinar and are booking a call on your calendar to talk with you about working in your program, you know that everybody booking time with you is serious. All right? And like that strategy, attract on social media, pre-qualify, pre-sell on a webinar, and close on a phone call, that's the same strategy we use to run a multi-million-dollar business today. Are you going to be doing exactly what we do right now? And when that's set up, Mike, you can have 5, 10, 20 people a day booking a call on your calendar, reaching out to work with you, and pay you $10,000 to give them the ability to make that every week if they want to. And Mike, that system, attract on social media, pre-qualify on a webinar, close on a phone call into a largely automated group program that doesn't require 40, 50 hours a week to manage. It only requires a few hours a week to manage. That system is how you build a truly sustainable and scalable business in today's market. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Right. So Mike, that's why I say at the end of the day, I'm 100% confident. I'm 100% confident we can get you to $100,000 a month. That's only 10 clients at 10K. I mean, you're sitting pretty with 50K, just 5 clients a month. But I can tell that's not where you want to go. You want to go to millionaire. And to get there is only 10 clients a month. That's it. Now, if there's a catch to all of this, Mike, this is it. All right? This is not a done-for-you service. It's not get rich quick. When DJ showed up, he didn't have a whole lot of spare time. He was running himself ragged, but he still made the decision to make this the top priority. And he is glad that he did, because now he works a few hours a week from his laptop and makes just as much, if not more money than he did before. Okay, he got his time back. He got his consistency. Now, he showed up with 3 traits that guarantee the success and guarantee the success of everybody that goes through our program that exhibits these 3 traits, right? Number 1 is they're decisive. You make a decision to do this, you gotta want it. Number 2, DJ, he got resourceful, right? This tech stuff, this was new for him. You know, he was very good at flipping houses and teaching people how to do it. He wasn't good at building a webinar marketing funnel, but he got resourceful. When he needed help, he asked questions. He reached out for help. All right, and then number 3, coachability. So when he got the answers he asked for, when he got the help he needed, he didn't just sit on it. He didn't think about it. He took action. He implemented. All right, so Mike, it's my job to let the right people into this program. It's not my job to sell you on how good we are, right? So if I invite you in and you get lazy or you're not decisive or you're not coachable, you know, Russ, he will notice, and I'll be the first person to catch flack for letting someone into the program who's not in it to win it, right? So there's no wrong answer here, but just let me know, is there anything at all that you could see that would stop you from being decisive, resourceful, and coachable?
No.
Okay. Well, great. So, like, everything you need to get you to 10 clients a month at $10K each to make you a millionaire is outlined over the program in 8 weeks in modules. All right, and by modules, I mean each week is essentially comprised of video lessons, and these modules are going to explain 95 to 99% of what you need to learn. Right? They present the content assuming no prior knowledge. So they're excellent. They take people from novice to expert. Right? So by the end of the 8 weeks, you're going to have everything you need to have a plug-and-play business, so you're booking 5, 10, 20 clients a month, hitting 50, 100, and beyond every single month. All right? Now, there's a reason I said those modules are going to answer 95 to 99%. All right? We know the devil is in the details. We know you're going to have questions. All right, and this is actually the best part of it all. All right, we're going to support you 1,000%. We don't just show you how to do this stuff. We do it with you, okay? And so 3 times a week, there's live Q&A with Russ and the whole team. You can ask whatever you want. All right, Russ is going to look at all your marketing materials, your webinars, everything. He reviews it personally and gives you feedback. All right, if you need help with traffic, we're logging into your ad accounts to see what's going on. We're with you every step of the way, supporting you and even lighting the fire under your ass at the same time if that's what it takes to get you where you want to go. You good with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, Mike, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. Just as you were talking, I was thinking, I understand making the 100,000 a month. I mean, I've actually done that before. My thing is consistently doing it. Like, what is the formula for that to guarantee? I think you said like 3 or 4 or 5 people making appointments every single day. How can you guarantee that?
Yeah. So the system that we will show you how to build from the ground up, from scratch, it consists of leveraging robust and highly customizable social media ad platforms, essentially Facebook and Twitter. When you advertise on those platforms, you're able to dial in your advertising and target people based on very specific metrics. You can target them based on the perceived value of their home, lots of very, very demographics and sub-demographics. So our traffic trainers will teach you how to find the right audience for your offer. All right, and so once we found that audience, we're going to help you craft your messaging, craft your marketing messaging, your advertising, your webinar into such a way that so people are going to see the ad on Facebook, they're going to click it, they're going to be taken to a landing page. That landing page is going to have further information on it to solidify their confidence that watching your webinar is going to get them where they want to go. All right, so they're going to watch your webinar. So they click an ad, register for the webinar, they watch the webinar, and that webinar, you're going to give them a taste of what life is like if they work with you. A taste of what it will be like to go from where they are right now to where they want to be with your help. And then at the end of that webinar, you just give them a soft pitch. You know, hey, if you liked what you heard in this webinar, you want to see how this could apply to your business and apply to your life, let's book a call, and I'll see if you're a good fit for my program. And then when you get them on the phone, we have sales training to help you close them on the very first call. No chasing people down, okay? And once you put them into your group program, we'll show you how to package your intellectual property, your wisdom, into an online program that, all right, so you know, let's say it's a 6-week program and there's 6 milestones that you need to go through, right? You record week 1 as a video lesson, week 2 as a video lesson, week 3 as a video and audio lesson, but once you record that, it's done. So your total ongoing management is just supporting the people in the group as they go through your videos, as they go through your course. So we would help you get set up where it just depends on how much support you want to give them, right? So if you wanted to do just one weekly Q&A call, that's 2 hours. So that's 2 hours a week. If you wanted to do 2, that's 4 hours a week. But that system of cold traffic, you know, people that are just browsing around on social media and not thinking about you at all, then they see your ad, they click the ad, they watch your webinar, they book a phone call on your calendar, you close them into your program, and then you just provide a few hours of live Q&A support each week. That's what we're talking about when I say consistent, predictable, qualified lead generation. Okay?
Okay. Now, as far as the whole thing with like doing ads and all that stuff, I mean, I don't have time to do that. How do I go about that?
Once you've created your ad campaigns, you just let it run. It's not like a daily thing.
Oh, okay. So just one ad that keeps running like every day? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Essentially, what I'm talking about with a Facebook ad is, I mean, have you seen a Facebook ad before, Mike?
Yeah, I guess I see like those sponsored things on there.
Yeah, where it's like in your news feed and it'll look like someone's post and it'll have like an image and a headline.
Yeah,
you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once you choose your image, once you choose your headline and your ad copy or sales language, the words, that's done. All right, you're more than welcome to, you know, keep refining, keep testing, split testing, try a couple of different ad campaigns, but this type of advertising is automated. You create it once and you set it to run for as long as you want it to.
So, you know, if I'm looking at consistently doing a minimum of $100,000 a month, and this is like you got to pay for the advertising. What am I looking at as far as like a budget on the monthly basis for advertising? That kind of expensive to run advertising?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the way we set this system up is so that your advertising on social media is going to essentially work like a vending machine. So you put in $1,000 and it spits out $10,000 in signups, right? Or $100,000 in signups. So what we would start you out with is we would start you at $20 a day until we know for sure, until Russ has reviewed your marketing materials and we know for sure that your marketing is dialed in, that your message is getting in front of the right eyeballs, okay? And then that's when we would tell you to dial it up from there. So when all is said and done, you should be paying around $50 to $100 to get a pre-sold, pre-qualified client on the phone ready to close them into your $10,000 group program. And, you know, with your offer being $10,000, it costs $100 to get them on the phone. You're selling a $10,000 product. It's really easy to turn a huge profit.
So you're saying $100 to get one person to come on the phone?
Yeah, when it's all said and done, $50 to $100.
$50 to $100 per person to get on the phone to close them?
Yep.
Or is that like per day? Yeah,
so to give you an idea, we spent $35,000 on advertising this past month, and we made $500,000.
Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting.
So, yeah, the $50 to $100 per phone call metric, that is per phone call, but, you know, when you look at it, like, so we probably talked to, I can't even think about how many people we talked to. That actually matches our metrics pretty accurately. We probably talked to around 300 something people last month, and signed up right around 50.
Is that like about on average what I can expect? Am I like reading like from a script or something that you guys are giving? Like how do I even like what to say to these guys?
So our sales training, so Russ, he is the master of, like, he's the jack of all trades when it comes to the system, right? This is a system that, you know, he refined through his own internet marketing journey, trying to figure out everything out there, trying everything under the sun. This is what he found to be the shortest distance between 2 points online, like how to get people from, you know, browsing around on the internet to credit card in hand, right? But what he's done is realized that to continue providing an amazing outcome and result for his clients, he can't do it all himself. So he's hired someone who's better than him at Facebook advertising, Adrian Richardson. He's hired someone who's better than him at phone sales, Mark Von Mooser. Okay? So as far as, you know, getting you equipped to close sales on the phone on the first call, we're going to teach you the exact type of mindset, sales language, sales training, so that you can look at closing right around 1 out of every 3 calls.
Oh, 1 out of 3. Okay.
That's our goal. Yeah, these are great questions, Mike. Keep them coming.
Oh, thank you. I'm just sitting here thinking.
Yeah, I mean, we structure these calls so that you can make the most educated and informed decision about, you know, whether or not coming on board with this is the right fit. And so, you know, more than happy to answer any kind of detailed questions you have. These are great questions.
So you said this is an 8-week training, so to speak?
Yes.
And what happens after the 8 weeks?
So, yeah, great question. So the 8 weeks, you can look at it as the video modules, the content in your program, you're going to have that to refer back to forever, okay? But you have 8 weeks of direct access to the masters of implementing this business model, the masters of taking that video content and helping you customize it to your own offer and making it a real thing, all right? So we tried it with 6 weeks, but it wasn't enough time. We tried it with 12 weeks. And there wasn't enough sense of urgency for people to get right to work, because that's what we're all about, is getting right to work, right? Like with DJ, he signed up 10 people in his first 4 weeks, made $100,000, because he was ready to go right to work. So that 8 weeks, just look at it as you have 8 weeks of direct access to the best people in the world at helping you turn those video modules into your business. And after the 8 weeks are done, the only thing that changes is you won't be able to take up a position on the live Q&A calls, because we have to be fair and leave that open for new people.
Okay. Is there any type of continuous support after the 8 weeks? There's
not like an official continued support type of thing, but everyone who goes through the program becomes friends with Russ, with Adrian, with Mark, and you make a lot of friends with people that are also going through the program for their own offers. Mm-hmm. So I've never heard of a single person that if they need any kind of help, like let's say you get done with the 8-week program, and our goal is we don't want you to have any holes in your ship, right? You're going to understand all, you know, the Facebook analytics. You're going to understand, you know, the sales call languaging. You're going to understand the automation of your group program. You're going to get it all. But it doesn't mean that you're going to want to keep doing that and keep managing it full time. So if you're looking to hire people to outsource some of the tech stuff so you can just focus on teaching after your program, that's not a problem whatsoever. We can always point you in the right direction of contractors.
Okay. So, you know,
our goal is to make sure that you're not dependent on us at the end of the 8 weeks. You're fully, you know, the captain of your own ship.
Okay. So now as far as I got to have like websites built and, you know, blogging and, you know, to bring people in, also, or is because that's what a
Nope.
lot of the guys told me before.
Yeah, that's actually one thing that Russ will tell you not to waste your time doing. It says the only piece of content you really need is a fantastic webinar. Everything else is just a bonus. All right, so we're not going to be telling you to start an Instagram account and post pictures of yourself every 3 hours for the next 4 years. We're not going to tell you to write a random thought on a blog every day for the next 4 years. If you want to do those things to double down on your outreach, by all means. But what we're going to train you how to do is how to get people that are browsing on social media that need your help on the phone with you in a short of amount of time as possible, and to make sure the people that are on the phone with you are qualified leads.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I have another question for you. Yeah, can't really think of anything else right now. Can't think of any other questions right now.
Okay. So yeah, just to kind of re-summarize everything, it's an 8-week program. Each week there are video modules. Each week there are 3 live Q&A calls. And you've also got the help desk in the membership site you can send questions to 24/7. So if for whatever reason you can't make it to a Q&A call, you're still able to get answers. And there's also a private Facebook group that you'll be a member of with other people going through the course that you can, post questions in there, post distinctions, kind of network and, support each other. And so all that to say, Mike, it's real simple. It's real simple. Just watch the videos, watch the training, ask for help when you need it, and then when you get the help you need, you take action. That's how $100,000 a month becomes your new normal.
Right. Okay, something did just pop in my head. I don't know how to make a webinar.
That's okay. That's what we teach you.
Oh, okay. You're teaching how to do that.
Yeah, we're not just telling you, hey, go create your webinar and then come back. We're saying, all right, so you want to go to stealthseminar.com. You want to download this option, and then we literally walk you through every single detail. Okay, there's no stone left unturned.
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Just jotting down some notes what you were saying. Just for when my wife gets in to just review this with her this evening. All right. I mean, I think that's it right now for my questions.
Cool. So Mike, if there aren't any more kind of detailed questions about the program, this is where we'll go over the investment.
Okay.
Cool?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so Mike, in terms of what we're looking at, we priced this so that anyone who is truly committed, they can afford this. All right. And again, we're talking about getting you to $1.2 million a year. So keep it in context. So the full investment for the program to get you to $100,000 a month like clockwork is $15K. All right. So in your case, 2 signups and you're already $5,000 in profit. But for people who take action today, the doers, the people who aren't just saying it when they say they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, they actually mean it. We'll take $5,000 off the top for folks to get started with us today. So the full cost of the program today is just $10K. All right. And Mike, within that $10K today option, you can do 2 payments of $5. So 5 to get started, 5 30 days later. Or if you want to just do a pay in full, just put it on your own credit card right now and be done with it. We'll take off an additional $1,000. So the paid in full option today is just $9K. All right. So Mike, those would be your options. Just let me know which one works best for you and how I can best support you.
Okay, let me just jot this down. 15K, and then if I did it today, 10K, and then you said you'll take another 1,000 off.
Yeah, so 10K today, and within the today option, you can do 2 payments of 5, or if you just want to do a pay in full today, we'll take off an additional 1,000. So the paid in full today is just 9K for the whole thing.
So the 2 payments would be 4,500 a piece, or?
No, the 9K is a single payment. It's 2 payments of 5 if you want to do it that way. So you can do so your 2 options to get started at less than the full price is 5K today, and then 5K 30 days later, or 9K today.
I mean, I don't have a problem making the full payment. That's not a problem. Only thing is, once again, like I said, I was just jotting down because I mean, obviously, before I put 9 or 10K on the card, I'm just gonna go over it with the wife, make sure everything is we're all on the same page. And we had been talking about what it takes, what we finding something that will help me get the time back and all that stuff, But I definitely when she gets in this evening, will go over it with us. I'm pretty sure that it's not a problem. So is it like can I call you back? Maybe how long will you be there? Maybe she should be here by 6 o'clock. Discuss it with her and then give you a call back. And if she has any questions, I could have her to ask you also.
Mike, I have no problem whatsoever hopping on the phone with your wife and answering questions that she has. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And but what I'll tell you is, I understand how you feel about wanting to make sure you run this by your spouse. In fact, DJ, that's the exact same thing he said. He wanted to speak with his wife, but what he knew is that what he really wanted to give his wife was the security, wealth, and lifestyle that he promised her when they got married, right? And he knew that if he didn't take action now, he might never. He might talk himself out of it. And so as much as he wanted to run it by his wife, he made the decision to take ownership of his business and his responsibility, and he just dove in. And he is glad that he did, because that same breaking the pattern and just getting decisive, that's what gave him the courage to really dive into something that was not his wheelhouse. To start making decisions and just diving in with all this tech stuff that if he had gone in with the same mindset of how he'd always done things, he probably would have felt overwhelmed. But all it takes is a decision followed up by action. He went from $0 to $100,000 in his first month. And now he does it consistently, working from his laptop a few hours a week. We can help you with the action steps, all right? But you need to make the decision. Let's get into intelligent action, inspired action, and let's do this.
Yeah, I understand that, what you're saying, and I understand that works for DJ, but I mean, I have, me and my wife have this that we do with anything. We discuss everything first, so like I said, it's not the money problem. Is not a problem. If she has any questions, she actually runs my business with me, so I just don't do that.
Got it. So she's involved with the business. It's not just a spouse kind of respect thing. It's an actual business.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. So, Mike, would she be going through the program with you, and be in the program, be on the Q&A calls and stuff with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what time are you going to be able to get in touch with her and discuss this?
Well, she'll be home. She's home about 6:30.
Okay. It's almost 4 where you're at right now?
Yeah, about 10 minutes before.
Okay. All right, so let me see here. I can give you a call back at this number. You said you can do around 6? So if I call you back at 6?
No, I said she'll be here between 6 and 6:30. So we'll sit down and maybe give me about an hour, about 7:30. And I'll be ready.
Okay. Well, Mike, I do want to make sure, since I wasn't aware that you had a partner in this business, and typically if that becomes apparent early in the call, twice, so to speak. So I do want to make sure, since we're kind of playing the telephone game here, that you're able to answer all the questions that your wife might have. So is there any types of questions you think your wife will have about the program that we haven't covered already?
Well, I actually took notes on what you were saying to me, and I'm just going to go over the notes. I mean, we're business owners already. I mean, I understand. It's just that we don't, as a married couple, that's something that we agree to. We just don't do things without the other, without consulting the other. That's just the way that we live our life. So.
And like, there's no criticism or anything coming from me for operating that way. I love the fact that you guys are a team, and that's how you do things. The only thing I was getting at before was what I was talking about with DJ, when I just go ahead and do it, was a lot of people will use talking to their spouse as an excuse to procrastinate, as an excuse to back away from a big decision that kind of scares them. So,
well, this doesn't scare me.
And I get that, and that's why the next thing I was about to say was, because I wasn't aware that, this is more of a business partner, talking with your wife kind of deal, kind of situation, I mischaracterized the situation. So,
okay. No problem.
Complete 100% respect for your dynamic with your wife. Yeah. And that's why we were able to, walk through a bunch of questions together and get you some good notes. And I will call you at this number at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Does that work?
Sounds good.
Cool. And you want to do the pay in full option, just so I can stay organized on my end?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I do it, just get it out the way.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks. Any other questions, or we'll
No. I'll talk to you in a few hours.
Cool. Thanks, Mike.
All right. Yep. Bye.